What's up everyone, it's Bucky. Welcome to your 8th Java tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be talking about a new type of data, and that's called an int. And what an int is pretty much not like double before, where you had numbers like 3.54, or you could use fractions or decimal points. With int, it stands for integer, and integers are whole numbers like 6 or 75 or 76. And you can only use whole numbers without a fraction and no decimal point. So another thing I want to point out is whenever you use int, like to divide and multiply and add and subtract, whenever you use two ints to do these operations, your answer is also an int. So even if your number comes uneven, like 11 divided by 4, that doesn't divide evenly. But when you try to do it on your computer with an int, you get an int as a result. So let me show you guys what that is. Let's go ahead and make three variables: girls, boys, and people. And let's go ahead and set these to some values. Let's go ahead and I'll start out with showing you all of the math operators. Girls equals 6, boys equals 3, and people equals girls plus boys. Now I showed you guys how to use this math operator in the last one, the plus sign, to get a simple sum. So now we can go ahead, and the sum of girls plus boys is now stored in people. So we put system.out.println, and in our parameter go ahead and put, what is it, people. And now if we go ahead and run this, we get 9, since 6 plus 3 is 9. And so that is how you can use addition with Java. But addition isn't the only thing you can use. You can use minus or subtraction to get the difference, which 6 minus 3 is 3. You can also do some other cool ones. In the symbol for multiply is actually the asterisk, which is that little symbol above the 8. So whenever you want to multiply, make sure to use that. As you can see, 6 times 3 is 18. Divide is a special one. Now whenever you do this, you're going to get 2. But let me show you guys something where if you divide it uneven. Say you want to divide 11 by 3. Let's go ahead and see what our result is. 3. Well, we all know that 11 divided by 3 doesn't equal 3. What it equals is 3 point something. 9 divided by 3 actually equals 3. So what exactly is going on here? Well, Java said, alright, you want to work with ints? Well, ints are whole numbers, so whenever you ask the question in ints, I'm going to give you an int. So if you want to get this number exact, you need to use double. So go ahead and press OK, and there's your answer, 3.66. So that's the difference between int and double. Int gives you whole numbers, and double gives you like a fraction of a number, or numbers with the decimal points. So anyways, there's one more thing that I can help you out with when using ints to divide, and that's something called the modulus. Now we all know that 3 goes into 11 3 times, and that will give you 9. But you have 2 things left over whenever you do that, and that's where the modulus comes in. The modulus pretty means, alright, when you divide by a number, you get a whole number, aka an int, but you also have some left over. So let's go ahead and run this and see what we get. It says 2. In the modulus, if you remember from math class, this is another way of finding the remainder. So again, when you divide by 11 by 3, you get 9. You get 3, which 3 times 3 is 9, but you have 2 left over. So that's where that 2 comes from. Whatever's left over is the modulus. So that's how you can use the modulus along with int to find the exact value. So again, let me give you guys one more example. This one might be easier. If you have 7 divided by 3, you're going to get the answer 2, but you're going to have 1 left over. So if you divide it by 2, such as this, you're going to get the answer 2. But if you have the modulus, you're going to get the answer 1, since you have 1 left over. Right there. And that, believe it or not, is going to be useful in a bunch of things that you won't even expect, like when we're finding random numbers and stuff that I'm going to be teaching you later. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys what the int variable type was, and also how to use different math operators. So thank you guys for watching. Practice this a little. I don't know what this program is. Girls and boys and people counters, I guess. And once you get good at all the math operators, you're ready to move on to my next tutorial. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.